Okay guys, today we're going to kind of do a fun and interesting test with the Vortex Anarch. One of the features of the Vortex is the fact that this thing comes with a waterproof rating that is rated IPX7. Now IPX7 means that this unit can stay submerged in up to a meter of water for 30 minutes, and Vortex thoroughly tests them to make sure they're not getting any leaks or having any issues. Now, while I don't have, a meter of water to submerge it in, I do have a tank. So we're going to place the Vortex in there. And we're going to set a timer. Set timer for 5 minutes. So I really wanted to kind of do something a little bit different to show the durability of the Anarch. I know that Shrek took and rolled his across the ground a couple of times and tossed it and had a really cool slow motion video. I'm not about to do that in my yard, a lot of gravel. But I'm really enjoying the test so far. It's been a very good unit. I have really been thankful to be able to test this thing. I got really excited for it after the community call. It's a very good looking unit. Personally, as somebody that used to deer hunt, and with Vortex being a company that is a hunting brand, and them designing one, it's not real flashy. It's kind of a charcoal color with a bit of a camouflage on it. I can't remember exactly what they call it. I think it's a fairway flage. I could be wrong on that, but it's been a really good unit. A lot of the things I enjoy about it, I love the slope mode. Here in Southeast Tennessee, it's kind of hilly. I play a lot of courses with some elevation changes. My normal course, Flagstone, on the 12th hole, has a par 5 that runs out for about 250 yards, and then it goes up a hill. Now, back when I had Arcos, I used to take and look at it, and it would show like a 66-foot differentiation. I also play at Indian Trace down in Chatsworth, Georgia, and they have a par 5 that runs out for a good ways on a flat and then goes extremely uphill. I would guess, it's at least, the height of that house, maybe a little bit more. And so it's good to know what club you're going to need. I've both overclubbed and underclubbed playing this hole, and so it's not really fun when you hit a ball up a hill and it rolls back down. Another thing that I enjoy is the auto brightness feature. It allows you to kind of see whether you're up against, say, a pin that's got the sky behind it. It goes a little bit, the display goes a little bit darker to where you can actually read the numbers, or if you've got a lot of plants, a lot of greenery behind us, like behind me here, it goes a little bit lighter and you can still read it. It's a really cool unit. Again, Shrek mentioned that it's shock proof, and I would expect that from something from Vortex, because you're up in a tree stand when you're hunting, and you happen to drop it, you want to make sure it's okay. You don't want anything to happen to it. It's also got a good coating on it, as far as like around the unit, so that you can kind of hold on real good. And I'm going to test that out and see how that does. And hopefully, even with it wet and my hand getting wet, that I'll be able to, still hold on to it and won't worry about it slipping. The magnet seems to be strong. I don't know how strong, but I was actually getting ready to come out here and take this video. I had the Vortex beside my pocket where my car keys are, and it actually stuck on. I need to get a picture of that because it's pretty cool. And I may do that before I head back in. I'm just really enjoying getting to test it. We're sitting there, and it's I see a couple of bubbles, but I think that's from stuff on the surface. I don't think it's going to take any water in, especially since I don't have the 3 feet for the IPX7. So I don't know how close we're getting. And we've got a little bit less than a minute now. So we're gonna set this thing up and we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna set the camera right here. And we're at 15 seconds, so we're almost there. Now I gotta figure out how to turn this thing off. We're gonna be doing some editing. Alright guys, let's pull her out and see how she did. Okay. As far as the slip test goes, seems to be doing pretty good. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. Let's see how the graphics look. So we know the camera's 11 degrees down. And so let's bring this over here. Thought I had some paper towels with me. And I do not see any water in the battery compartment. I don't know if you guys can see that here, but it looks pretty good. So that's a plus. So she's held up well. Listen guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully there'll be more testing going on soon. And until then, we'll talk to you on the forum.